mixing metals in the water, because one will just corrode the other. They'll actually eat one another up, and it'll be premature. That's why you always see when you put zincs in the water, they're the weakest. So it draws all the electrolysis that are in the water to it instead of eating up everything else. Got the picture? I'm wondering if I want to solder this or not. Let's get this in there first, and we'll think about it. As soon as I can find my printers. Got a bigger pair of these around someplace. I don't know where, but I do have them. Can't think. I can't think. I can't think about it. However, I have this. I do. But I don't know where the hell my little torch is. Where did I put my little torch? Thank you. Again, it's just a thought. I don't believe that I'm the only one that got two bad guns. Both doing the same thing. Both been back to the factory. Now, by no means do I abuse my firearms. I don't run plus loads through them. I don't throw them around. I don't beat on them. I clean them after every use. If they sit for too long, I will clean them again before I use them. Anyhow, so I do pay attention to my firearms. Now, they didn't start screwing up. Now here's one for you. Excuse me. They didn't start screwing up. Mine started screwing up before my wife's. And the only thing I can contribute that to is because I use mine a lot more than the wife's. The wife's may have had originally maybe 300 rounds. You know, 100 here, 100 there, 100 here. When I started having problems with mine, it was like 1,000 to 1,200 rounds. So when I found out that my problem was consistent, I told the wife she's not going to use that one because it's no good. If you can't depend on it, it's no good. So I took it from her and I started using hers like I did mine at the range. I never really carried it. I would have if it was dependable, but it's false hope. That's all that is. So anyhow, I started using hers at the range. Sure as shit, as soon as I started getting 1,500 rounds, I started acting up. Same thing. I got a hold of them on the phone. They said it sounds like a magazine issue. I kind of disagreed with that. They told me at the time they were not manufacturing the magazines. They were subbing those out. However, they were going to start manufacturing the magazines. So they sent me 2 new magazines for each firearm. That's 4 magazines. No matter what I did, what magazine combination, what firearm, new mags, old mags, brass ammo, same thing. They got so that I couldn't even get through a 10-round mag without it jamming up 3 times, 4 times, every trigger pull. Almost as if the extractor was blown on it. I mean, that's how it felt. Excuse me, guys. So, after all that, the pins started falling out. They sent me pins that were oversized, but I didn't have them, so they didn't go in there. If I forced those in there, it would have spider cracked everything. The breakdown pin would fall out. I mean, it was just one thing after another. So, I mean, they've been back and back and back. I've been on the phone with them, I don't know how many times. One of the guys I used to talk to at tech support on the phone is no longer there. Now there's another person there. She did a pickup for them. I packed them. They picked them up. They went through. They came back. They actually felt better. I believe they may have put new springs in them. However, went to the range Wednesday. Sure as shit, they started acting up within the first mag, the first 10 rounds. Both of them. So they didn't do a damn thing. They're still doing whatever it is they're doing. So, I think a lot of these guys that are putting their faith in them are really not using them. They bought it, they fired it a few times, but I don't think they're actually using them. They're carrying them, but I don't think they're actually going to the range and using them. Alright, let's head out to the truck.